Okay, so now that we have enabled the developer tab, let's go ahead and write our first piece of VBA code. In most programming languages, the first piece of code that developers write is called Hello World, and its main function is to test that everything has been set up correctly, everything's working fine. So let's do the same for VBA. Before we get started, I need you to save the file as Excel macro enabled workbook. How we do that is we go to Save As. For demo purposes, I'll save this file to the desktop, but you could save it anywhere comfortable for you. I'll call this Hello World. And the important bit is here, Save As type. We're going to save this here as an Excel macro enabled workbook. Go ahead and save that. Okay, so now we're ready to write our first piece of code. Go to the Developer tab and click on Macros. Macro name, let's call it Hello World. And then hit the Create button. Okay, so the editor has gone ahead and populated some constructors for us, like sub hello world and end sub. What we need to do now is hit the tab button to get an indentation, and then we want the program to print the text hello world in a message box. And how we can get that done is we type out MSGBOX. Now this is case sensitive, and then in quotation marks we type out the string we want, which in this case is hello world. Okay, go ahead and save that. Now we can close the editor. When we go back to macros, we can see that our macro is now available for us to run, and then we hit the run button. Okay, so if everything is working fine, you'll see a message box with the text hello world.